There we are.
Hello, Johnny. He's ready. We got the 200 retweets. Johnny's dressed in his missus' best gears. What do you reckon, Foxy?
I've seen worse.
Foxy will be texting me a couple of hours' time.
Well, I just want to know what your name is. Is it Shirley, Sheila, Doris?
Elton.
Elton. Oh, that's below the belt. Anyway, cheers.
Yes,
cheers.
But yes, as Rusty said, we got on our Twitter page, we got 200 retweets. No thanks to Brez down there in the bottom. Foxy, probably. Rushy retweeted about 300 times. And then I think a few others, Bumble, Cy Jones and that. So, yeah, thanks to them, I'm sat here looking like this.
Mate, you could at least smile. You'd go from at least a 3 to a 4 if you put a smile on your face.
Do you reckon? I look like a blonde Amy Winehouse.
Dead?
Yeah. Look her up.
He's had a good or bad thing.
Do we think the collar and cuffs match?
Highly unlikely. Anyway, Tim Bresnan, how are you doing?
I'm good, boys. I'm good. Very good. I got a bit of a shock when I tuned in and saw you dressed like that, to be honest. So, there's comments coming up. You've got Bet Lynch gone wrong. That's not a bad
one.
Kirby's on.
Curbs is on.
I fancy her. There you are, mate. You're impressing someone.
Yeah.
Brezzy, thanks for agreeing to host, by the way. How are you doing? How's winter?
Yeah, pretty good. Same as most of last summer, to be honest. Like stuck in the gaff. Get to training, change of pace every now and again, but not that often. Go for a jog, and then most of the time I'm just homeschooling the kids, which is brutal, to be honest with you.
Interesting. What's your best subject?
Brezzy, what age are your kids?
What? Gosh, you're testing me now. 7, 5, and 3.
Right. I qualified as a teacher, and I also qualified as a junior teacher and a secondary school teacher. And there is one thing with little kids: they are like sponges. But what you have to do, the more you put in, the more you get back out. If you don't put anything in, they'll just run rings around you, and it'll just be time consuming. But it is, I actually believe that teaching is one of the most wonderful things you can do. It's great because when you teach them something that obviously that they didn't know before, and their little faces light up, and then you see them using that knowledge, it's just absolutely great. And they are wonderful ages. The 3-year-old might be a little bit difficult, but the 5 and 7-year-old will be like sponges. It'll be so much fun.
Well, the only time his face lights up now is I tell him when he's finished and he can go back on Fortnite.
Well, we have a 5-year-old granddaughter, and recently she's had tonsillitis, so she's only in reception class, which is bright. So her mum, Kate, works in child protection, so she's working from home. So I've been with Zara, the little one, quite a bit, and trying to teach her stuff and play with her. And teaching basically is at that age, it is playing in a constructive way, but it's so much fun. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. I'm actually a dab hand at Play-Doh now.
Yeah, well, you'll get to Lego in a couple of years.
Right, are we ready for this quiz?
Oh God!
I've been through Lego stage once already.
Right.
Have you got a pen and paper, Foxy?
I've got a pen.
He's ready.
There's a weird.
Right, do I need a pen and paper? What's the crack? I'm just reading these questions.
You've got the questions,
scoring. Yeah, I've got the questions. I don't have to score, do I?
Nah, we'll
I'm not scoring,
score ourselves. We're honest, Johnny.
Don't worry about that.
Right.
I think what we're doing, yeah, they're going to come up on the
Johnny,
screen. What's up, Paul?
I just like when do I give you the answers? Is it end of the round or end of the quiz?
End of the quiz.
End of the quiz, aye.
So you'll read them, Brez.
Right, okay.
Joe, who's behind stage, he's off camera. He'll put the quiz on the screen as well. And then I think people will get 30 seconds to answer, and then we'll move to the next question. So it'll all come along the bottom, and then at the end, we'll just do the answers together.
Can I just say as well, right? We're doing them at the end, right? Joe's just put it in the chat. But can I just say as well, right, that on Twitter, we ran a survey earlier who was going to win the quiz, right? Out of us three.
It wasn't you.
I didn't get one vote. Not one person thought I was going to win this tonight.
So what's your point?
Well, I'm going to revel.
Who you are, mate.
I'm going to revel in the underdog.
You know what this is going to be, don't you? This is only Connect for idiots.
Do you think?
I'm sure. It's like College of Further Education Challenge.
Right. What are you drinking tonight, Foxy?
Right, who's ready for the first question? Oh.
How it ends, Brez. Well, let's go.
Right, let's go. The sound's a bit everywhere. Right, come on then, let's go. Question one.
Yeah,
Set us away, Brez.
Right, here we go. There's a massive delay, so we'll just have to do our best. Okay. Question one. Here we go. Cricket ones. That's who says question 8. They're all in wrong order, by the way, on this email, but never mind. We'll do our best. Right. How many Test match hundreds did Graham Thorpe score?
Oh, good question.
Fucking hell, if you know the answer.
The answer actually surprised me because I thought it
more or less.
I didn't think he'd have as many as this.
Right.
Right, everyone got it? Shout up if you're behind already or you want them repeating. Right, question 2. The only player to score 2 times hundreds in their 100th Test match. So the only player to score 100 in both innings in their 100th Test match.
Wow.
They said there was going to be some easy ones in this. What's this about? Who knows the answer to this?
You just have to guess, mate.
Oh, how many?
Surely there's not many top order bats who played 100 Test matches, is there?
Yeah.
Do you know that, Foxy?
Foxy's laughing.
No, it's a cricket question. I've never studied cricket. I just rocked up and played it. And coached it.
Perfect. Are we ready for number 3?
Yeah.
This is a quite an evil question, right? Who has the best bowling figures in one-day internationals for England?
Evil.
Why is
it
evil?
evil?
Why is it evil?
Because it's Brez.
Because I know the answer.
Well, you should.
You're not getting it right.
You should do. You've got them written down.
I'm not going to get one of these right. Twitter was right all along.
Don't worry about it.
Well, there's a few 50-50s coming up, Johnny, so you might have a chance.
All right.
You might have a chance.
Right. Here's another one, actually. Who has more first-class wickets myself or Rushy?
Oh, good question. Got to be.
It's a good question.
It's tighter than you think.
Yeah, my guess is it's both in the 500s.
Rushy didn't start playing until he was about 27 though.
Yeah, but
Brezzy had a few years head start on me, Brez.
Yeah, but Brezzy also missed a lot of.
He had a few years away.
Playing test matches.
That's right.
All right, rub it in.
National Series, World Cups.
They're not first class.
Rushy had a corrugated roof as well for about 6 years. they used to call Riverside. $75 a year for 4 years, was it? Anyway. Next question. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Right. Who has the highest individual score for Durham? And what score is it? And there's a point for each.
Nah, this. A point for. So the name and the score.
Yeah.
Oh, you want 2 points just because you know it, do you?
I don't.
Me. I'm not playing.
Nah, I don't know. Is it on the board in the dressing room, Rushy?
I'm not sure. Nah, I don't think it is. Don't think so.
I bet it is somewhere.
I just look at the wickets, mate. Never mind the runs.
How many got the goal?
Are you topping the wickets, Rushy, at Durham?
Nah, I'm just behind Bunny.
Oh
yeah, sorry, Bunny.
Brezzy, when you were at Headingley and now you're at Warwickshire, does both Headingley and Warwickshire have an honours board for Test cricket like they do at Lords and the Oval?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
See, I don't even know whether Old Trafford does. No, Mike don't know the ground now.
It'll be in the pavilion. I think it is actually in the pavilion. Old Trafford.
In the old pavilion.
Yeah, in the old pavilion. Yeah. Headingley's is actually in the West Stand in the members.
Right.
And Warwickshire's is in the dining room, I think. Players' dining room.
Yeah. Well, I only remember the players' dining room in the old pavilion at Warwickshire.
Yeah. Well, they just moved them upstairs, I think. Right. Next question. Right, this is another quite an evil one. Unless you know it. I didn't know it. Who opened the bowling for England in the 2016 World T20 final? And there's a point for each. So, obviously, an opener each end.
Fuck, I know one of them.
Oh, well done.
We've got a point.
Someone's
I've
a
got
loud
2 names down.
That's a loud scribe, but that is Rushy. Sounds like Carol Voldemort.
That was a confident. I was confident about that one.
He's using a fountain pen.
Big massive full stop at the end as well.
Big quill. You got a quill? Is that what they're called?
Right. Golf
Next
pencil.
Oh, stolen from. Right, next question. Who had more test match opening partners? Michael Atherton or Alistair Cook?
Jesus.
That's a 50-50 though, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm fairly confident with that.
When in my brief England career, guess how many opening partners I had?
6 or 7.
11.
11. You only how many tests did you play, Foxy? 20 odd.
I did 21, yeah. 2 less than Brezzy. You played 23, didn't you, Brezzy?
How many of them were night watchmen?
Well, one of the opening partners was Paul Downton.
Oh, Paul Downtown.
Yeah, and that was after. You remember Andy Lloyd from Warwickshire who got hit on the head by Malcolm Marshall, and so Paul Downton opened in the second innings. Yeah, 11. Man, it was the 80s. You came in for a game and buggered off, and somebody else came in and they buggered off.
Uncovered pitches against the West Indies. Is that why?
No, we did. We only had uncovered pitches domestically in 1987, but they covered all the run-ups. And it was to encourage spinners, and we had Colin Croft, and we worked out we put 1 foot in the wet. So spinners never got the ball. 1987. It was horrific. But there you go. Sorry, have I interrupted the quiz?
No, I like it, Foxy.
Yeah, that was 1 year. 1 year. They covered everything, the whole square, all the run-ups, right up to the batting crease line. So if you bowled a legitimate ball, your foot was in the dry. Colin Croft put 1 foot in the wet.
I've just had a message from the guy who wrote the quiz. Obviously, we don't know who wrote it. So Maurice message, a clarification, question 3. It's who has the best ODI figures for England, not necessarily in England, as the question says.
Yeah. I thought
so.
That.
Best ODI figures for England, not in England.
I couldn't tell you what they were, but I think I know the answer.
I don't think that makes a difference, like to my answer.
Well, I don't think it is to mine.
But James Morrison, thanks for the quiz.
I can't find this. This I need to retweet. Where is it?
Lent does. You've retweeted us a couple of times. Is there no live stream on Twitter?
There's
not another tweet, is there? Live stream tweet, is there?
How many questions are there in this quiz? Because
about 30.
I was going to say, well, I've got a lunch appointment tomorrow.
All right, Big M, we've just been listening to your stories for the last 10 minutes.
Sorry, just joining in.
No problem, mate. All right, we'll carry on at Fox's request.
Yeah, come on.
Right, question 8. Of the 5 bowlers for England in the 2005 Ashes, Hoggard, Harmison, Flintoff, Jones and Giles, who finished their careers with the most test wickets?
Fucking hell.
Hope I've read that right. I don't want to.
Can you repeat the names again, please, Brad?
Right, so it's Hoggard, Harmison, Flintoff, Jones, and Giles. And it's Simon Jones, not Geraint Jones.
Who finished their career with the most test wickets?
Steady question, Mike.
That was a good question, that.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be Simon Jones. He only played about 3 games, didn't he, in about 18 years?
Oh, I've seen it now. I can see it on Twitter. I'm literally just touching my head and I'm like, genius.
Sorry, Paul.
Twitter. I'll retweet it. One. Look at it. Genius, that.
We're on.
We're on.
It is.
We're
moving as well. Brilliant.
Right. Question is.
Sorry, I got sidetracked there. Just
which is question 9.
Question 9.
Question 9.
Question 9. Back to my emails. So, question 9. How many English county sides did Marcus North play for?
Hang on, just can't get me fingers out.
You need your toes as well, don't you? More clubs than Nick Faldo. And question 10, if you're writing anything down, is can you name them?
Oh, hey.
He's got his scribbler back out as Rushy. Is it right under microphone?
It's not far away.
He's using chalk.
We all good? Right, that's end of the first round.
What, 9 questions?
Well, 10, isn't it?
Sorry, I missed 10. Then what was 10?
Can you name the counties he's played for?
Name the counties. Name them.
No, can I help?
Well,
We just write a few down. You might get a few points.
It's not specified whether there's a point for each, to be fair. Who's Tracy, big Tracy Buckley's online. Shout out to Trace.
Hello, Tracy. I can't think. Oh. Would you have got them, Brez, if you didn't have the answers in front of you?
Nah, I'm like Foxy. I don't have a clue about cricket.
I'm interested.
Most of them, I wouldn't have had a clue, mate. Honestly, not a clue.
I don't think I've got many here, like.
You sound a bit like me, Brezzy, in that we play cricket and we give it everything we've got. But being a cricketer pioneers, it's what we do, it's not who we are.
That's quite deep for a Friday night on the tins.
Sorry, I'll send Johnny a letter after explaining it.
Please do. You'll be texting us later anyway. I still got them up to.
Have you got the gear on?
Of course I have.
Stand up, Johnny. Look, we've got people watching now, people tuning in.
I'm not fucking standing up.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
What's the point in having your gears on if people can't see it?
Well,
you might just be wearing a wig.
No.
He's got a dress on.
Look at that.
Butcher's fucking ass.
That's delightful, mate. Absolutely delightful. Brez,
yeah.
What was we'll have to have while we've got you, we'll have a little bit of a big crack. What was better feeling, winning the World Cup or the Ashes?
Probably the Ashes, to be honest.
The Ashes.
Yeah. I mean, like the World Cup was like good, obviously Barbados, but it was like T20. Like, I mean, it's still good, isn't it? It's like, but it's a bit of a for a purist like myself,
not the Ashes.
Fan like myself. Yeah, it's not the Ashes, is it?
Fantastic.
Not down under. Not down under anyway. Like beating them down there was, yeah, magnificent. First time in 30 odd years.
I can't imagine either failing because obviously I've not done either. But But the Test match that I played in Australia that we won was almost euphoric. So to win a series, especially in Australia, to me would have been the culmination of everything.
Yeah. So like the hard work that went into it was, I mean, it destroyed us. If you look back, like the amount of what it took to actually win that series, it just destroyed us. Like lads were just gone,
Yeah.
after it. So
Well, it's 75 sessions. Isn't it?
it's a lot of cricket.
70.
How many seam bowlers were used in that series? Do you know?
Quite a few.
5?
5 between all 5 tests. Is that it?
Yeah. So
That's
Jimmy played
unbelievable.
all 5. Jimmy played all 5. I played the last 2. Tremlett played the last 3. Finney played the first 3. So how many is that?
Broad played.
Broad must have played, did he?
And then Brody was injured, I'm sure. Brody was injured.
Oh, it's a good effort.
Yeah.
There was this someone came on Twitter earlier, Brez. Apparently, it was.
Go on.
I've seen him on Twitter earlier, and apparently, you reckon it's a bit fake news.
Oh, this Badger's tweeting me saying that Woody's just gone longest amount of overs without getting a wicket.
So
I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. I only played 1 test in India. And I didn't bowl 36 overs.
That's a good stint if you did.
I know. No chance. I didn't bowl 36 overs in India. I only played 1 test.
So
and that was it.
Someone's just making that up, you reckon?
I mean, it might exist out there somewhere. I don't know.
Where were you when you played your test?
Where was what?
Where was the test match you played?
Ahmedabad.
Oh. Did you manage to get the ball to bounce above stump height?
No, that's why I only played 1, Foxy.
The only thing I remember about Ahmedabad, apart from how flat it was that we didn't play a test. We just played a state game. We went for a couple of practice days and then we had a 3-day game. And for all 5 days, there was a camel lying on the road on the right hand side, halfway to the stadium. People didn't look after it. They just put a bit of straw down, and on the last day of the game, it was dead. And that's one of the only things I remember about Ahmedabad, how sad it was that this camel would just slowly died by the road. But it wasn't as dead as the wicket.
Right, are we going to give 2-3 minute break for people to get a drink, top up your glass, and we'll crack on with round 2?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to play some music or something, DJ? Stick DJ on for a minute.
Oh, we got a DJ.
Have you got Dave Guetta lined up?
I tell you what, I need to take this bloody thing off. Fucking eating these hairs here.
It's not easy being a transvestite, you know. It takes practice, dedication.
You'd know.
These 2 lads, and don't get me wrong, opening the batting in international cricket is unbelievably difficult. Nevertheless, you've got to work on your game and try to work out a system that you rotate the strike, keep the board ticking, and when it comes to that point where you kick on. Now that's that these 2 have to work on. Hey, what the heck? Hello.
Who's this?
Good evening, Bumble. Good evening, men. How are you?
Hey, Foxy.
Nice to see you, Bumble.
How are you, buddy?
I'm very well indeed.
Where have you got your hat from?
Delhi.
Delhi.
I don't mean a Delhi.
Always
started building innings. There was 20s, there was 30s, 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
Was it just that? What was it? Do you think? Do you think you can put your finger on it? What it was?
Yeah, maybe towards as those starts kept coming and I kept getting out, I probably started to put pressure on myself. You know, I always felt comfortable at the crease, but like you say, there was a lot of starts, a lot of time at the crease without those big scores. And I think from I suppose, a technical side of things, I faced a lot of balls without rotating strike and being able to score off bowlers' balls, where I think you look at someone like Rooty, you know, he's not a dasher by any means, but he's always scoring at a decent strike rate, even in Test cricket. He accumulates runs really well, and I think that's somewhere I probably could have been a bit better.
And Phil went, look, just have a good night, but just turn up respectably in the morning. Vaughnie said, no, we'll be there when we get there. So we've all got down there for 9:15. And then he obviously seen Fred walking towards the pub.
Must have turned up late. One person must have been.
Fred was probably the latest, but then you saw him stumbling out the door, didn't you? He looked like a cyclops because only like one of his eyes was working. So we were all like, we were chatting the night before, we're like, why the fuck are they doing this bus tour? No one's going to be there. We're just going to be driving around as if we're tourists. So we've tourists with suit and tie on, you know what I mean? So we got on this bus and it started going, and fucking hell, I've never seen anything like it. The crowds were like 8 deep on the pavements, and you're looking up at the buildings and people are hanging out of their office windows, screaming at us, shouting at us. It was just like something we'd never seen before now.
Oh man, save the children.
Cut that bit out now.
Save the children.
Save
the children and PCA charity cricketers.
Yeah.
So
it was all worthwhile in the end, then, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Would you do it again?
Nah. I get asked that question quite a bit.
You will, but like
I think I used all my willpower that year. Plus, didn't have any kids. Got 2 kids now.
You need a bigger.
Actually, well, I had a little one, but Henry was only little.
Yeah, when you've got kids, you need a bigger.
But now I don't think I could. Honest answer, definitely not.
Fair play.
Wouldn't want to.
But then again, you know, when you think about it, 2014 dry year, probably got a few wickets that year. Felt fitter, felt stronger. Lord's Cup final, mint. 2015, but on the
We're back. There we are. We're back live. On the screen there. Oh, there's Rushy. Anyone else back? He's Foxy. He's put his gigs on.
Well, I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Brez is back and all. Right, so obviously I'm sat here dressed like a dog's dinner. But on the screen, what you've got there is our line of merchandise. So we've got some lovely hoodies, some t-shirts, and some zip quarter tops. We've got links. If anyone is interested in buying this stuff, we have got links on our social media pages. But I believe the link is bigdog.co.uk/length doesn't matter. No, we have got them. We've got some t-shirts and stuff to give you as well. But literally, get yourselves on the website. We've got links on our, like I say, links on our social media and stuff. Go and have a look because there's some class stuff there, isn't there, Rushy?
Some good eye. It's nice. Them quarter zip tops are lovely. The track your top. We've got 2. The links there. We've got 2 T-shirts to give away actually already. One for reaching the 1,000 followers, and obviously one for getting the 200 retweet to get you dressed up in your best kit. So we'll do that in the next couple of days. We'll do that live on Twitter. So there's 2 T-shirts to give away there. But have a browse of the website. If there's anything that takes your fancy, we've got nice bobble hats as well. Obviously, the weather up our end is pretty grim, especially when you've got a nice shiny egg like me. You need something to keep you warm. There we are. So get yourself a length does matter bobble hat. Because we knows both length does matter. Are we ready for round 2?
Foxy's gone.
Oh, Johnny, you look worse with the wig off.
I will apologise, lad. I've had to take the stirrup off. I was bloody fucking eating hairs.
Mate, what are you doing with your eyes? You look worse with the wig off.
My screen.
See, hear me? Why don't look?
Anybody hear me? No.
We can hear you, Foxy. We can't see you.
Well, all I've got is a picture of 4 T-shirts. which actually compared to doing the wigs probably better. But, I don't know what's happened. It's all
someone's saying there the T-shirt is good quality. Look at that.
Lovely.
They are.
Do you want to have a little quick shout out for Maxim as well, Johnny, before we move on?
Oh, honestly, Maxim Brewery, they're really struggling in lockdown. They've got no pubs aren't open. Can't go and get a drink anywhere. Maxim Brewery kindly sorted the boys out tonight. Get yourselves over Raton Bridge. If you're in the northeast, Raton Bridge, get yourselves over. They've sorted us some, like I say, some absolutely magic drops of ale. So get yourselves over. Honestly, thanks to the lads at Maxim, Glenn, Mickey, the shouts and all on all the social medias and stuff. Big supporters of the podcast, but top lads, top lads. Thank you, boys.
We'll get some sent down for you, Brez, as a thank you.
Good northeast beer, mate.
That'd be lovely. I love a good free beer. Got some couple of weeks ago.
Got some good drops.
It was alcohol free. It was calorie free. It was isotonic, mate. Isotonic beer. That's the future. That is.
What was it? Soda water.
What was I drinking that for? If you come in off a run with the lads, you open the cooler box in the dressing room. You just have a beer, mate, and get back to it.
Unbelievable.
Brilliant.
Where are you at the minute, Brez? Are you at home? Or are you down in Warwickshire for a couple of days a week, or what's your schedule?
We've fully relocated down into Solihull, which is
all right.
Posh when you say it like that. It actually, yeah, it's a bit posher down here than where we're from. But yeah, it's all right. It's about 20 minutes outside of Birmingham. We are actually, yeah. Different, obviously, moved during lockdown, the first one, and we've not been able to do much since. You're going outside, Foxy. You're going to freeze your nuts off.
No, I haven't gone outside.
That's his spot.
Oh, right, okay.
That's the recording spot there, Foxy.
Yeah, well, I had to. It keeps freezing.
Fox in a box.
So
right,
let's go.
Right, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Thanks for the people who actually informed me that Brody got injured in the second test as well over in Australia. I forgot all about that.
There you go.
We did celebrate hard. So here we go. Round 2. Question 1. What year? Oh, these are all general knowledge, by the way. Okay. What year was the pilot of the TV show Mr. Bean first broadcast?
Who in their right mind's going to know that?
Well, fans of Mr. Bean, I would imagine.
To be
Foxy,
fair,
are you there?
Johnny's turned in from the vixen to the beast, hasn't he?
Some
You
serious
thought,
eyeshadow you've got going on.
Told you, man. My missus done this. It's all right, eh?
I think she stitched you up on purpose.
She probably has. She doesn't look like this when she puts makeup on.
Right, we all ready for question 2?
Yeah.
Right. Where was the boxer Anthony Joshua born?
You'll know that, do you, Johnny?
I'm cooking on gas here.
London's not good enough.
No, it's not.
I want a suburb.
Postcode.
Yeah, I want his address. I want his social security number. And last 3 digits off back of his card.
Looking sure.
Right. Question 3. Who had more Premier League red cards? Duncan Ferguson or Lee Cattermole?
Oh, Lee.
Toss a coin there, can't you?
It's tight. Very
Toss a
tight.
coin. Fucking Cattermole he used to get sent off twice a fucking year, him.
I reckon he didn't have as many seasons as Big Dunk though, did he?
No, but Dunk used to just get sent off and be banned for like 20 games and that, didn't he?
Cattermole was bad, but he got picked on a lot though.
Shut up, man. He was filthy.
Just coming up on a suspension just before Christmas. Question 4. What was the name of the actor who played Uncle Phil in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and who voiced Shredder in the cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Fucking out and picture him.
I know exactly what he looks like. Couldn't tell you what he's called.
You're not picturing Shredder from Turtles, are you?
No.
Nah.
Foxy looks a bit like Splinter, doesn't he?
What's he doing?
He does actually. You all right there, Fox?
Oh yeah, I'm having a great time.
Fucking are you back?
Well, I'm not.
Foxy, you still got the Christmas decorations up there, pal?
No, they're permanent. They're the Mediterranean fairy lights, obviously. There you go.
Did you get those last 3 questions?
I didn't hear any.
You did.
No, because my screen froze and everything went blank. So, anyway, carry on.
I'm not sure how we're going to catch you up here. We're going to have to give you a quick 5-minute recap at the end.
No, don't worry about it. Yeah, no.
Right, you'll get this one. You'll get this one. Number 5. What year was American President John F. Kennedy killed?
I know that because I saw it live on telly, believe it or not.
Weren't you, was it, Foxy?
1930 something?
Where were you?
No, I actually
This
didn't.
is-
I saw it live.
What were your movements that day, Foxy?
I was sitting in front of a coal fire in our living room, and my mum was ironing, and the black and white telly was on, and I remember I didn't really understand what was going on, but I knew something had happened because my mum ran outside, and I ran out following my mum, and all the women in the, because they were terrace streets, all the women in the terrace streets all ran outside, and they were all crying and hugging each other, and I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, I do remember it.
Must have had some cash in you growing up, Foxy. A TV and an iron.
Well, we didn't really, because my mum was a cotton mill weaver and my dad was a motor mechanic, born a farmer's son. So we weren't exactly flush, but we managed.
He used to fix Bumble's car, didn't he, Foxy?
You what? Sorry.
He used to fix Bumble's car, your dad.
Yeah. Biscuit Tin Bob, we used to call him. My dad. He also sold when Duncan Fletcher came to England and was pro for Accrington. My dad sold him a car and he kept it for the season and then bought it back off him at the end of it.
Good stuff.
There you go.
Right. Question 6. Who scored England's only try in the 2003 Rugby World Cup final?
Oh, not a clue.
I remember watching this in the student bar in Leeds.
Couldn't even tell you who played. Johnny Wilkinson. Any person I know?
Well, he kicked the drop goal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who else played that?
Scored the try and all.
I think that's probably one of. I also watched the 1966 World Cup final, but I think that Johnny Wilkinson drop goal was the greatest sporting moment I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, I actually do. As an instant, as a moment, yeah.
Not a bad shout, like, to be fair.
Pressure, teacup, and all that.
Yeah.
Dave
He was
Aldridge.
right foot and all, wasn't it?
I remember they think it's all over. It is now when Jeff Hurst scored the 4th. But as an instant, that Johnny Wilkinson, because when the ball was in the air, it seemed to take half an hour, didn't it?
Where did you watch that, Foxy?
I was at home. I was here. It was at home. Same house. The 66 World Cup final, I was in Accrington.
In a pub?
What, in 1966? How bloody old do you think I am?
Fair enough. Could have been with your dad.
Quite an insulting
In
thing to say.
1966, I was 9. I was 9.
No wrong with that.
Those were the days when you went to the pub with your dad, you sat in the car and he brought you a bottle of pop and a bag of crisps outside. You weren't allowed in.
Didn't bring you half a mild.
No, I didn't like mild.
Right. Question 7. This is a tough one, obviously, unless you know it. Which golfer blew a 3-shot lead on the final hole of the 1999 Open Championship at Carnoustie?
Fucking hell, Rusty's got the chalk out quite quick there.
No, I'm thinking.
This is another one that I wouldn't have a clue.
Trying
It's
to
just a
think who'd be around.
guesswork, all this.
But you're talking about balls taking half an hour, Foxy. I reckon he took more than half an hour on this hole.
Yeah, probably.
Blowing a 3-shot lead. He's put at least 4 in the water there, hasn't he?
Can you imagine that mental torment of what he was going through there? Will never have left him, will he?
No.
Never have left him.
No.
Are you a golfer, Braze?
You'll have had
Well,
moments. You'll have had
my
moments
golfer.
in your career, Brezzy, that not to anybody else, but to you, have actually defined something in your career.
I'd say so. Yeah, like there's quite a few. That's it. I used to bowl at the death. Well, I still sometimes I get the opportunity. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Rushy did it for a long time. I remember having loads of battles with him at the death. You're either the hero or the absolute villain, aren't you? And if you're strong enough to withstand that, if you're strong enough to take the plaudits when everything goes your way, then you have to be strong enough to take it when you've messed up, when you've got it a bit wrong. or
Yeah.
some bloke's got the better of you,
Yeah,
you've got to
rough
be
and
able to
smooth.
take it
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the chin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In my first test match at Edinburgh, I got against Pakistan in '82. I got 9, I think, in the first innings, and in the second innings, I got a ball off Imran Khan that rose on me, punched it. It went over my head, straight towards the wicketkeeper, and bounced probably 2 yards in front of him. And I then went on to get the highest score in the game. If that ball had been caught, and because it was the last test match of the summer, I wouldn't have gone on the tour, and I wouldn't have been playing for England. And I know that one ball that fell short of the keeper was a huge impact on my career.
But that's only a defining moment for you because no one else remembered that.
Yeah, nobody would know about it. No, but I remember it. I remember it, thinking, "This is it. That's a defining moment." That.
Yeah.
It was a bloody good ball. I punched it straight off my nose. I don't know whether you fellas can still see me or you can just hear me.
Yeah, we can see you, Paul.
Yeah, we got you.
You can see me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't see any of you, so maybe that's just the way this one will have to go. But I can hear you all, so that's fine.
We'll muddle through.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, we're ready for another question, boys.
Yeah.
Right, another. This is probably more Fox's era as well.
It's not Len Houghton, is it?
No. Who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling in the Vatican City?
Oh, fuck off. Everybody knows it was Banksy.
Did you alt ladder for him, lad?
Yeah. That's why I've got no hair left.
Christ.
No, it wasn't him.
Similar era, though.
Well, not really.
Well, no, yeah. Closer there than it is here, I reckon.
You know, it must have been hard work lying on your back painting that, mustn't it? He must have got fed
Fucking
up.
took him long enough, didn't it?
Jesus Christ, how long were his arms?
In fact, if he had to do it these days, he'd just get a roller, wouldn't he?
I'm sure.
Right, here we go. Next question. And this is the only one out of the entire quiz that I got right before I read the answer.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, then.
Who had a #1 album in 2001 with Just Enough Education to perform?
Dear me.
What do you mean, Rushy? You fucking like these.
So it's a band, these. Good. Cheers, Johnny.
Good band.
You've told me before you like these.
Just enough.
See, we should do music every week. I'd smash a music quiz. I'm shit at cricket.
You've been giving it the big one for 3 weeks.
Just all bravado, Paul. Mental mind games.
2001.
This one's Charlie.
Our boy.
He's a big boy, this bugger. Aren't you?
You know all these cats that you've nicked off at estate. There might have people that are missing them.
Don't live on an estate.
I've fucking seen him. I've seen him on Facebook the other day. Him.
Charlie's brilliant.
Fucking known as when he's sick, Foxy.
He weighs 9 kilos, this guy.
9 kilos. So this is a fucking tiger.
He's huge.
Took some stealing that one.
Fucking tell me. Wants to be in a zoo? Look at the fucking size of it.
He's enormous. But he's wonderful. He's come because he wants some food. He'll bite me in a minute. If you want to eat it.
Right,
He
next
likes
one.
you, doesn't he?
Question 10.
Question 10. Who has the most Premier League appearances for Sunderland?
Jesus Christ. Foxy's not bothering, is he? He's stroking his fucking pussy.
One, I don't follow football, and two, mind you, I'm from Accrington, and by the way, they're about 5 places above Sunderland at the moment.
Fuck off. Yeah, Rushy, I haven't got a clue here.
Everybody having a go at Accrington?
I think I know, because I'm sure I've done this one not long ago. Something came up with the most appearances, and some of them who've made over 100 appearances you would never imagine, because they were shit.
All this shit.
Are they still playing?
Not at the minute.
Definitely not.
I'll have to go and feed this cat before he eats me, but you won't miss me.
No, you've been good so far, Foxy.
I don't think Foxy's winning this quiz. At least you'll come second, Johnny.
What do you mean at least I'll come second? I think I've got more answers than you this round.
Reckon?
Yeah.
The general knowledge, I reckon the general knowledge you've got is covered.
Rushy, did you ever do one at the club? General knowledge.
Did I what?
Did you do many quizzes with the lads at the club?
Nah, not really. Sport quiz, the lads would be good, but
You done one though, didn't you?
what?
The century question you told us about.
That's not a quiz. It's more like I don't know, it's a bit of social, not a bit of a Mickey take. It's not
What
really
happened?
a quiz.
What happened?
Well, we'll call it the dumb off. So the lads nominate three lads who we believe as a squad aren't the brightest, and then they get asked some pretty easy questions, and then we figure out who was the dumbest in the squad. I'm not going to name any names, but some of the questions. One of the questions that got asked was if you scored it, how many years in a century? And so someone answered, one of our batsmen who gets paid for scoring runs answered 1,000.
Genius.
I'll name him if you want.
What city is the Statue of Liberty in? Madagascar.
This is the same bloke.
We've had similar quizzes like that, Rushy, and one of the answers.
It's amazing.
What's the capital of England? So, what's the capital of England? This guy answered E.
He's not wrong, though, is he?
No, but that is genuine and a true story as well.
Is he still playing?
This one's pumpkin.
That one looks clean, Foxy. That one looks cleaner one than the others.
Yeah, it's because it's white. This one's pumpkin.
Foxy, you know you're live on like, the internet here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's messages coming up on right hand side. Number 46 wants the cat back.
I don't steal cats. I haven't nicked them.
I think someone thinks it's a t-shirt.
What?
Someone thinks that someone's asking if you're wearing that t-shirt for bed.
Which t-shirt?
I wasn't planning on it.
No, for a bet, I think, wasn't it?
I'm doing this for a fucking bet. Yeah, I am. I'm also wearing the fucking eye makeup for a bet.
What have you made your chesticles out of?
They're natural, Paul.
Johnny, you know what you remind me of?
What?
You remind me of a depressed Steve Backshall.
I have fucking no idea who he is.
Yeah, you are. You're also a bit like Eeyore, aren't you?
Well, what do you mean? Fuck me. Listen to the cat, man. I've got to put my phone on charge here because my laptop's fucked.
Well, you won't. I tell you what, you won't have a lot of laughter lines when you die.
I won't what?
Have a lot of laughter lines when you die.
You think?
Right, let's call it 1 minute break before we do the pitch around. 1 minute break.
Okay.
Right.
It is.
Fill your drink up, Johnny. Get your charger.
Yeah.
How many people have got watching, by the way? Do we
Fuck,
know?
not many. They've all
20
switched off, I think.
29 at the minute.
I think there's got to be more than that. That's bullshit.
This is rubbish. This.
All right,
What?
cheers, Foxy.
The quiz or your fucking internet connection? It's his internet connection. Look at him. He's gone fucking flat.
He's gone. Right, Joe. 1 minute break. Johnny, you can sort your phone out. Back in a minute. Fill your drinks up. We're back on.
We're back. We're back.
We're on.
Back.
We're on.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
Foxy, we can still see you and hear you, so don't worry. You're on.
All right, no problem. I think the format doesn't like
The iPad.
My iPad doesn't like the format, and I don't have a laptop. But as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. I mean, seeing me is not going to make much difference, really. But if you can hear me, that's okay. I can hear you, so let's carry on.
We'll carry on.
Sorry, just take control of this as Quidmaster. But can you see what we're seeing, Foxy?
What are we on now? Question 3.
Well, no, because it's picture round now, and if you can't see it, you're pretty much screwed.
Mate, he didn't do the last round, so I think the picture round's irrelevant.
To be fair, he's got more chance with a picture round. You'd claw a lot back, I reckon.
Don't say that.
Johnny, I've just had a message complaining.
What?
You need to get your wig. You need to get your wig back on. Rules were rules.
Who
You set the rules up. I'm not telling you.
Who wrote that? Well, I need to know.
Why?
I'll decide whether the wig's going back on or not. I'll tell you what, if they had to wear it, they wouldn't be saying that, right? Honestly, if I go near a naked flame with that wig on, me fucking whole house will burn down.
Where are you, like? You planning on making some dinner?
It's horrendous, mate. No, I'm not. I'm not putting the wig back on. I wore it for the quiz and I did.
We're not finished.
Right, go on then. Picture round. Let's see
Picture round.
Right, picture round. I think I'm pretty much irrelevant here, aren't I?
Kind of, mate. Aye. Why am I so big on the screen?
Is anybody going to describe it to me?
I've been pretty much irrelevant since we started.
No, you haven't, Paul. You've done a sterling job.
We're in, right.
Oh, there's your first one.
Can you see that, Foxy? No.
Not with them glasses on, fellas.
No, I can't.
Is that the bloke?
Frozen pictures.
Is that the bloke who lost the 4-shot lead in the 1999 Open at Carnoustie?
Yeah, I think it is.
No, knackered.
Can you not see it? Can you not see it at all?
Take your glasses off, Foxy.
And last 3 digits off back of his card.
What's going on?
Right. Question 3.
Foxy, he's put it in the group.
The red cards.
Are you watching highlights, Foxy?
Foxy's watching it.
He's watching the replay.
Fucking hell, Foxy. Foxy, you have to turn your phone off.
Right, we're ready for number 2. Just slam it up on screen. They're not 3D, mate.
Thinks he's going to see Jurassic Park, doesn't he? Hold on, Joe. Rushy, I am kicking your arse on this.
How actually do you know who that is?
Do you know who that is?
What?
Like?
I know exactly who that is.
How have you actually got a clue who that is?
Because he's one of my fucking heroes, him.
Jesus Christ, not a clue.
Have a guess.
No. Let's try and rattle through these ones, I reckon, the pictures.
Yeah.
Why are you struggling like that?
No, I'm just conscious that it's taking ages.
I know.
We're losing viewers.
I know, I'm not surprised. Joe, I can't get this chat thing off. There. Right, come on then. Number 3.
That's better.
Now we're talking. Who's that? I don't know who it is, like.
Do you not?
No. You?
Her husband's a fucking very lucky man.
Not a clue.
He's got
Right,
good crack, like, and a fucking old fella.
Next one. Next one.
Number 4.
Someone's just said number 3 is Johnny.
Number 3. Fucking best of luck, right?
Number 2. There's Johnny.
Yeah.
3.
Fucking flying here, boys. I'm flying here. Number 5. Foxy's weird, like.
He's gone. He sent us a message before. He wasn't happy that he couldn't see people.
It's not good, like. But these are the times we're living in, I'm afraid. Fucking Zoom and all that. Rushy, you must know what that is.
Why, aye?
Just out of interest, are we marking your own answers, or are we? Have you got like send them by carrier pigeon to each other or something?
I'll trust him.
I reckon take pictures.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, take pictures. Oh, you just change it, won't you?
Fucking will be here all night, man. We're losing viewers by the second.
Oh, we've actually gained a load since Foxy left.
Tell you what, he must go through some. I tell you what, he must go through some Whiskers biscuits in that house, lad. Spends more on Whiskers than he does on his beard. Who's that fucker? Couldn't tell you.
Looks like that rugby player, doesn't he? Sam Tompkins, is it?
No, I don't know a lot about rugby, to be honest.
Well, it's not him anyway, because I know who it is. I know answer. Oh, they're giving clues away here in the old.
I can't see it.
Ding dang do.
I know who it is.
Let the fox see the chickens.
Where's that?
Rushy knows who that is.
Way aye.
Got the chalk out, hasn't he? Sparks flying off that chalk.
What team do you reckon he played for, Johnny?
Me?
Aye.
Couldn't tell you. I haven't played room, have I?
Dead giveaway with jumper. Like.
Have I played room?
I very much doubt it, mate.
I fucking don't know who it is then.
Right, next one. Rattle them off.
I don't know what that is either.
You play against him, Brez?
I didn't actually. I didn't. Just before me, I reckon.
A little bit before you.
Yeah, just.
You're gonna have to.
I played against this next one. Actually, I played against the next two.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not getting. Wait, I haven't had a good look at that.
He's the he owns. Well, Used to. I'm sure he does. Owns half of a county, that bloke.
Do you know what it looks like? Ian Dowie.
It does as well.
I thought Ian Dowie was playing like some charity match there.
No, he actually played for England and Kent.
Nah.
That bloke owns half of Kent.
Really?
What,
Yep.
the county or the actual cricket club?
The county, mate.
Aye?
Aye.
Jammy bastard.
I've got no idea who that was. Probably should.
Poshest bloke in county cricket ever. He's posher than Strauss, is that bloke? And this bloke isn't.
Yeah.
Johnny, even you'll know who this is, man.
Of course I do.
Wait there, let me take a picture. He's in chat with my mate.
But it's a shame we can't see everyone, like all these viewers. Peter Hardy. Peter Hardy's got a lot to say for himself, hasn't he? Yeah, he's been quite good actually on the chat.
I'll work with Peter. I can't see anything for what's going on.
He joined us on the Zoom when we had people on, didn't he, Johnny?
Aye, I'll work with Pete. He's a good lad.
We tried to do this on Zoom, Brez, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it just didn't quite work.
I had a couple of problems.
Johnny had children issues.
Sounds like you need to put some merch profit into technology side of things.
This is the first time we've used this. We'll get it right. We'll get it right.
It's just the connection and the feed.
It's not the thing.
Delayed.
Aye, it's a fucking nightmare.
I think everyone needs to have
we get back in the pub and record it properly. That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
We recorded one episode in a pub, which is what we're going to record every episode in a pub. We recorded one episode of our podcast in a pub.
Yeah.
Or like where all of us have been in the same room together.
How's it going anyway? Is it all right? How long you been going since lockdown?
We've done 6 episodes.
November did we start?
When did we record the pilot?
I reckon it was about November. It was just before we went into a lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had a bit. Yeah, we all had a beer in the pub. Recorded a pilot. We didn't even have a guest. And then 3 days later, fucking lockdown again. We went into tier whatever it was. Can't even keep up with these fucking tiers, you know me.
They all roll into one, don't they?
Yeah. We'll get there.
Right, answers.
How do you want me to give you the answers? Do you just want me to wrap and roll?
Just read them out, just rattle them out. Yeah, hopefully Joe puts them on the screen as well.
Joe going to put them on the screen, the questions, and I'll let you know the answers, and then you can tick across your own.
Sounds good.
Right, okay. So, cricket questions. Question 1. The answer: how many Test match hundreds did Graham Scott for? Of course, it was 16.
Ooh.
19.
I put 12.
But good honesty. I should have probably asked you what you put and then give you the answer.
Do that next time.
I will, yeah.
16. Still good.
Oh, unbelievable. Right. Next question. Number 2. Only player to score 200s, one in each innings, in their 100th Test match. Who'd you get?
Alistair Cook.
I put him.
Really?
Did you?
Aye.
He got 102nd dig, didn't he, of his last Test match?
Yeah.
I can't think.
It wasn't
Michael Clark, was it?
It wasn't his 100th Test match, was it? It was just his last Test match. That one.
No, only Pitt scored 2 times 100 in their 100th Test match.
Yeah, and it was Ricky Disappointing.
Was it?
What?
Yep.
Good start, are you, Johnny?
What?
Good start, are you?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was always going to be a shit round for me, this cricket.
None from none. Who has the best bowling figures in one-day internationals for England?
Graham Swan.
No. Rushy?
I put Goffey.
Not far off, actually. Well, you are. You're miles away.
Is it you?
No, it's Paul Collingwood, and he was 6 for 31 versus Bangladesh in 2005.
I remember watching that.
You're mental, Christopher.
I told you it was an evil question. There's a few coming up as well.
How's the no better figures than that? That's incredible.
Well, you get smacked for loads, don't you, nowadays in one days? You get loads of balls, but you get smacked. Right. Who has the most first-class wickets? Me or D?
I put you.
I did.
You put me. Yeah, you're right. So I have, according to this, 572.
All right, miles in front.
Rushy will know exactly how many you've got, won't you?
No.
512, something like that.
510.
510.
When I had to guess how many I'd got, I was about 90 away.
Coffee. The only reason I know is because I know I'm close to Tony's record.
All right, okay. Who has the highest individual score for Durham, and what score is it? Point for each.
What did you put, Johnny?
230. Was there a kid called Clark or something got a massive score? Or am I just completely making that up?
Ah, you've made that up.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
Yeah, sorry then. Fair enough.
I reckon, was it Mike Hussey, 240 something, 247?
No, good effort though. It is Australian. It is overseas.
Oh, Martin Love.
Yeah. Martin Love. How many?
253 or something like that.
273. It's a big one.
That couldn't have been at the Riverside.
That's Daddy 100, that. I know.
Couldn't have been at the Riverside.
It would have been on day 2 if it was finished by day 3.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been on that corrugated roof, would it? Right, here we go. Who opened the bowling for England in the 2016 World T20 final?
David Willey.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, good. Good from you.
Chris Jordan.
No.
I've misread the question. What a dickhead.
Why?
I thought I've done the final years won in 2010.
Oh, right. Who did you put then?
So I'm miles away. So it definitely wasn't Michael Yardy in side bottom. It was.
Well, that was.
I reckon it was Willie and Joe Root.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Joe Root.
He got Chris Gayle out, didn't he, in the second over or something?
Did he? Christ. Well, you don't get any points, Paul.
You'd have been wrong as well in the answer that you did put. The competition that you thought you were asking.
Who opened that one?
It was Sidney and myself.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Number 7. Who had more Test match opening partners, Atherton or Cook?
I know Cook had 16.
How do you know that? It's got to be Cook.
Funnily enough, I put it on Twitter about 3 months ago as a bit of a quiz question for everyone. People will get them. I don't think Atherton had 16 opening partners unless he had night watchman. So I reckon it's Cook.
I think Cook.
Yeah, it's Cook. But it wasn't 16, it was 15, according to whoever set your questions.
No, it was 16.
Right.
Oh.
But anyway, I'm getting a point for Cook.
I'll have a point as well.
You're getting a point there. That's the end of the cricket questions. Do you want to total them up?
It's not the end of the cricket
It's not, man.
questions.
There's still
We've
3
got
left.
through 8, 9, and 10.
Sorry, I've got to scroll back to the top of my screen. So I'm in different orders. I did well with that first time round. After 5 cans of Brewdog, it's not so good. Of the 5 bowlers for England in the 2005 Ashes, Hogarth, Harmison, Flintoff, Jones, Giles, who finished their careers with the most Test wickets?
No, I'm gonna go loyal here. I'm gonna say Harmy.
I think Harmy.
Both incorrect.
Giles?
Harmison, right? No. I'll give you the things.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Harmison, 226.
Yeah, he got 200 odd.
Flintoff, amazingly, 226. I know, it's weird, isn't it? Jones, obviously shorter career, 59.
Yeah.
Giles, 143. So then it's Matthew Hoggard with 248 holes.
Oh. There you are.
Which is a good effort, that.
I want to
It's
get.
good.
You know what it is? I want to get Huggy on here purely because I want to go down and fucking have some of that barbecue food he cooks. I want to go and film at that barbecue fucking place. It looks
Get one of his
unreal.
lessons. Get one of his lessons, mate.
Mate, we'll go down. I want to film at his. I want to film at his barbecue. He does like.
Get it on, live show and feed.
on the barbie.
Yeah, too right. He does smokes, gets all the old smoke chips out and that. Loves it.
Fucking fantastic.
Thing is, like, I played with him for 11 years, never once invited us round for a barbie.
He only took it up recently, didn't he? Wasn't he on Celebrity MasterChef or something?
Yeah, he did, to be fair. I give him that.
Top crowd.
Don't worry. Right, how many English sides, county teams, did Marcus North play for?
6.
I put 6.
Absolutely spot on, boys. Well done. Full points there. Can you name?
I can only name 3.
Really? But you get 6.
Right.
That's weird.
So I've got Glamorgan,
Yeah.
Yep.
Northumberland.
No. County teams, not minor.
First class counties, man, you numpty.
Well, okay. Leicestershire,
No.
Worcestershire.
You're just naming all the counties.
No, I've got 6 wrote down.
Right. Well, there were 3 of them are wrong.
Well, that's fine. But I knew we played for 6. I just didn't know which
Right then.
ones.
I get what you did there. Right.
Lang,
Yeah, that's 1. So you got 2.
Gloucestershire,
That's 3 you've got.
Surrey.
No.
Right. I got 3 out of 6.
I put Durham, Derby, Glamorgan, Gloucester.
You got 4.
I didn't even know he played for Durham.
Obviously, the other one is Lancashire that Johnny said, and the other one is Hampshire. So
Hampshire.
Durham,
Right.
Lancashire, Derbyshire, Gloucestershire, Hampshire, and Glamorgan.
Well, there you go.
I got 7 there, Rushy.
Are we
You
putting
get-
a point for each team we named?
Definitely.
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that you can.
Of course
What you
can.
need? You need all 6 to get 1 point.
I think you need all 6 just for ease of separation.
Right. So, fucking hell.
So scratch them off. Otherwise, we'll be here all day with calculators.
4. So none of us got all 6 there.
That sounds better.
I got 4.
3.
He's in the lead. The boy. Yeah. If I'm in the lead after that round, you're fucked
Yeah.
here.
You're smashing it. You're smashing it. Right, here we go. So, question 1 on the general knowledge. What year was the pilot of the TV show Mr. Bean first broadcast?
87.
92.
Oh, in between. Any other guesses before I give you it?
90.
Yeah, 90.
You don't get a point for that, Mushy.
Well, no, that.
No, you don't.
It's gonna put that in.
Number 2, where was the boxer Anthony Joshua born?
Watford.
Ding.
Where?
What did you get, Rushy?
No, I didn't have anything.
Really?
He signed a.
Wait, I would have just put London.
He signed a glove. He signed a glove for my little boy when my little boy was born.
Okay. What, did you ask him where he was born?
No, but I fucking know where he's born.
Well, it's Watford, so correct answer there.
Watford.
Hertfordshire.
Charge yourself up another point. Right. Number 3. Who had more Premier League red cards?
Lee Cattermole.
Big Ferg or Lee Cattermole?
Lee Cattermole.
No. Duncan Ferg.
Oh, no.
Big
Why did I
Duncan.
Duncan Disorderly.
Throwing his elbows around in the old.
They weren't red cards, man.
Yeah. Question 4. What was the name of the actor who played Uncle Phil in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Didn't put no.
Did not have an answer.
Yeah, it was James Avery.
Would never have known that.
How are you meant to know that?
I know.
Well,
Who we got there, Richie?
Labradoodle.
Labradoodle. I thought it might have been a red setter.
Jesus, it's like fucking Animal Hospital on this fucking quiz tonight. Waiting for fucking Rolf Forrest to come out. This fucking.
Should go get a few of my filthy animals out of bed.
Fucking, I'm playing mine on in bed.
Right, question 5.
I need some right answers here. I'm struggling.
I think you are struggling, Rushy, to be honest. What year was President F. Kennedy assassinated?
64.
Close. Rushy?
I put 72, but I think it's earlier.
Yeah, miles off. 63.
Fuck.
Kick yourself.
Oh.
Right, that's a bust for everyone. Who scored England's only try in the 2003 Rugby World Cup final?
I put
Dan
Dawson.
Luger.
Dawson, no.
Dan Luger.
No. Billy Whiz, Jason Robinson. I'm not even sure Dawson was playing, Rushy.
Was he not? I have no idea, mate. Rugby's not my thing.
I met him in a bar. I met him in a bar in Richmond, of all places.
Robinson?
Yeah. They were playing I was playing cricket. Funnily enough, it's the Richmond in London. I was playing cricket. We went in a bar, and all the I think it was either Sale Sharks, I think he was playing for at the time. They'd just been playing a final at Twickenham, and they were all in the bar. And I fucking met him, and he was only about 5'7", 5'8", but he was like fucking like that. I was like, gee, I couldn't believe how wide he was.
Rapid as well. So fast.
Yeah.
Right. Number 7. Which golfer blew the 3-shot lead on the final hole of the 99 Open Championship at Carnoustie?
Rushy, what you got?
I went for Nick Faldo.
I've went complete guess. Miguel Angel Jimenez.
Both absolute.
Miles away.
Not miles away. It's someone you want to probably gone for. Jean van der Velde.
I would never in a million years have got that.
He was leading it all the way, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8. Who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling at the Vatican City?
Michelangelo.
Correct. What do you get, Rushy?
Nah, I put Da Vinci.
I reckon you're struggling here, Rushy.
Oh, mate, miles behind. Miles behind.
Big time struggle. You're going to have to catch up real well on the old pictures.
Pitch
You've got
around, I think I'm struggling because Johnny knew them all.
I have nailed the pitch around.
I don't know. Johnny's got this one as well. Who had a #1 album in 2001 with just enough education to perform?
Come on, Rushy.
Not a clue. I put a guess like
Oh,
What have you put?
New Radicals.
Stereophonic.
Oh, is it?
Stereophonics. I mean,
You
this was
told me
the,
you like the Stereophonics, Rushy.
I do like. I didn't know that.
this
like
was the
that.
album. This was the album of my bus journey, all the way to college.
See, I remember when that Brez, me and you must be about the same age, right? And I remember when this come out, and after the first 2 albums, I was like, "Fucking, I'm not having this."
Yeah.
I just couldn't get my head right. After the first 2 albums were phenomenal. This
Yeah.
came out, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not having it."
Really?
Yeah, honest man. Because the first 2 albums were all like fucking bangers, weren't they? And then this came out. It was all a bit slow and a bit crap, I thought. I like it a bit more now. But at the time, I just remember feeling really disappointed.
It's because they started with that handbags and glad rags and all that crap didn't they, as well. Yeah, I remember the first 2. So I was like, I had about 4 or 5. I bought a new mini disc player with my match fees.
They didn't last long, did they?
No, they didn't. I thought they were going to be next big technology, and then iPod came out, didn't it?
Just think we can be releasing these podcasts from mini discs.
No, I remember buying a mini disc going, these are going to be the future.
No.
Like, my old man was well impressed. Like, why are you wasting your money on that shite? So, yeah, like, didn't need a Walkman, did I? Or a CD player. Mini disc, that's where it's at.
Mini disc.
Yeah, you had to buy the CD and then transfer it from a CD to a mini disc as well.
I remember my pal bought BE&O, and it was on a disc about that big, and he paid about 20 quid for it. I was like, "What are you fucking doing, you idiot?"
It was a FUD. That was definitely a FUD.
Right, number 10.
Right.
I didn't get anything here.
Last question. Who has the most Premier League appearances for Sunderland?
I reckon it was John O'Shea.
I didn't put anything down, but now you mention it, I think he actually did.
That is absolutely correct. John O'Shea with... You guess how many?
2.
Nah, I don't think he did. I don't think anyone's played 185-ish, I reckon.
Pretty close. 189.
Tell you who's up there as well, Johnny, who you might not think. Seb Larson.
Oh, fuck him, man. Shit.
Right. That's an easy one to count up there. 1.
I got 3 in that round, so that takes me to 7.
Takes it what?
7.
Oh, miles in front.
Pitch around. Big
round this year.
I'd like to think I've got this one in the bag.
Right, okay. Why don't you give me your answers rather than putting them up on screen again? You give me your answers, and I'll tell you whether you're right or not.
Number 1, I got Tony Greig.
Rishi?
I see him. That was an easy one. It is.
That was Tony Greig. Yeah, Tony
If you
Greig.
got that wrong, you're struggling.
Number 2, John Lennon.
Rishi?
Who? I didn't put an answer.
Lennon. John Lennon, that.
That is correct. John Lennon.
No.
3, Abby Clancy.
Yeah, Abby Clancy.
Is it?
Yeah. Absolute rocket.
You obviously haven't been buying fucking FHM recently, Rushy.
Is FHM still a thing?
No. She was in Nuts and Zoo magazine every week, mate. Back when Pickford started playing.
He's a bit younger than us, Brez. 4, Gabby Logan.
I put her.
Yeah. Gabby Logan, correct.
Dan Aykroyd.
Who'd you get, Rushy?
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, absolutely. Spot on. Next one.
Paddy McGuinness.
I put him just because there was a few clues kicking about.
I didn't know.
Top shout. Yeah, good shout. And then this is where Rushy claws
I'm
it
not
back.
gonna lie. It is because I didn't get this next one, number 7.
What's the scores before we go with answers?
Well, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Miles in
13.
front. Johnny's miles in front.
Is he
I've
4
got
in
8.
front?
I've got 8.
Ooh.
I'm the winner.
So it could be if you get the last 4, it might be a tie.
Right.
Because I'm number 9.
Oh,
Come on,
no way. Right, okay. Next one.
Go on, 7. Who was it?
David Byers.
Dave Byers with the Yorkshire jumper on. Cap sweater.
Didn't get that.
And the next one. Durham, old Durham player, like literally.
I didn't get that.
He retired just before I started.
Nick Speak.
There you go, Nick Speak.
Former captain of Durham. I don't know who this fella is, like the richest man in Kent.
Oh, mate. You are going to kick yourself. Matthew Fleming. Never.
No.
What? No way, man.
No.
You are having my eyes out. Absolute. He's a proper good lad as well. Down to earth. Yeah. And then last one. We all know Bridgie.
Bridgie.
Greenbridge. Plays for my current club.
Does he?
Yeah. Played at Riot where I play now.
Still throwing them up?
He doesn't play there now.
He plays for the club that's literally outside the back of my house now. So I go around and see him every now and again. Well, I got 11 there, Johnny. You've pulled my pants down, mate.
40. So Twitter, fuck you. I won.
Well, at least I didn't get Big Foxy.
Where is Foxy? Where is Foxy feeding them cats?
Poor Foxy eyes.
No matter which way you look at it, lads, it's still really, really bad quizzing that.
Do you think? I think some of them questions are fucking difficult. How many would you get, Night Braze?
4.
Well,
I reckon the cricket questions were tough.
Yeah, they were hard.
I got more cricket questions than I did in the general knowledge.
Yeah.
I nearly got put the picture around.
I got 3 of the general knowledge. I got most of the picture round, to be fair.
Yeah, I did.
Apart from John Lennon, I didn't get John Lennon, but not really that interesting.
John Lennon's a great shout.
I love John Lennon, mate.
Brez, will that get you back on and will that get you back on and do a proper podcast?
I will do a proper podcast, Brez, if that's all right.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Why don't we get people in the chat to post their scores on the right hand side? See what they got.
See if anyone's joined in.
If anyone else got more than 14 and think they can take on my might,
I reckon someone will have got high 20s there. If
I wouldn't have thought so, mate. There's only fucking 30 points of it. High 20s? There was only 30 points of the other one.
Mid-20s.
I reckon getting near enough half of them right is a bloody great effort.
Yeah.
And people doubted me flipping ability.
11. Tracy Buckley.
Oh, Tracy, 11. Same as me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I look better than you, Tracy.
Jeez, Trace.
Right. Who else? Anyone else? Think they can better 14 by me?
Lost count around 20.
Top work, John.
I can't say no. 31. Piss off, boy. 31 available, man, you fucking idiot.
You've risen to the bait there. Very, very well.
Lost count around 20. No, you didn't.
Any more scores?
Where else Foxy gone? Is he gonna entertain us with a signing off or what?
No. Once Foxy guns, he guns like.
He's off. He just put on Twitter just before that he was having issues with the platform, so he's gone. Feed the cats and have a gin, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully, hopefully he's not feeding the cats a gin.
Wait, there's every chance. You never know, Foxy. But thanks again, Brez, for joining us.
No, not a problem.
We'll get we'll speak to the boys at Maxim. Get some Maxim sent down for you.
Oh, good lad.
I've got some good numbers. We got a little mix bag sent up the other day, so I'm gonna try them. But we'll get you on, do a proper podcast. Everyone that's watching, give us a follow and a like. Subscribe if you're on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Have a look at the merchandise website. But hopefully we'll see everyone soon. What we've got lined up, John? Have we got anything in the pipeline?
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely be dressing properly next time. We're going to be Rushy and I yourself spoke the other night. You know, current lockdowns. We're going to be on Zoom for quite some time. By the look of it, we'll get Brez on. Do a proper podcast, do a proper show with Brez. Brez, if you're up for that, obviously. We've got another couple lined up. Some really, honestly, some quite big names actually lined up. Haven't we, Rushy?
Mm-hmm.
The number one somebody in the world is keen to come on and have a chat with us. He's number one at something, Brez, right? We're not going to give the gear away too much.
Number one drag queen.
No, that's fucking me. No.
You're not winning that. Like, you took the wig off, mate. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
I know, but you've got a lovely head of hair. Like, why can't you show it off?
Overrated hair, mate. Overrated.
Brez knows the score, don't you, Paul?
Yeah.
You've got a nice head of hair.
I've not even done mine today.
I haven't done mine for weeks until today. And you always put the wig on. But anyway,
I've had the old chip fat through it.
I must have fucked her since Christmas. Rookie hasn't washed these since fucking 99.
Yeah. Fell out early, my hair, like. 20
years since Russie's had a fucking bit head and shoulders on.
23. Lost my wig. Now I've got a grey beard.
Tough crowd, Paul. Tough crowd. This podcast will not help.
Yeah. Putting up with you every night.
I'm going to do one, gents.
Right. Cheers, Busy. Thanks, mate.
No problem.
Speak to you soon.
Cheers, Brez. Thanks, Paul.
No problem. I'm going to leave.
Press leave.
Right
there.
Go.
There's a way.
Sign off. Thanks to everyone for joining us. Hopefully people can catch up.
Apologies for the we are testing things out here with technology and things like that. I know we lost Foxy, cameras and stuff aren't great. I think Wi-Fi and things like that are a fucking right challenge. So apologies if it wasn't perfect, but with it being in the old lens does matter style. It's never going to be, was it, Rushy?
Nah, definitely not. We'll get there, mate. We'll find something that works, won't we? Well, trial and error.
It is. But no, I'll tell you what, we've had a good laugh. We've had a good night. We'll see you all soon.
Mate,
we are recording.
I can't believe you beat us, by the way.
Why?
You've not just beat us.
I've hammered you.
You have, you've nailed us. You've pulled my pants down massively there.
Well,
I'm pretty disappointed in that.
No, but, you know, I've got the brains, not just the brawn.
The pitch around, you smashed us.
Exactly. But we'll be back soon. We're gonna record hopefully this time next week. And we'll be putting another release out. And then we've literally got a shitload of plans for the summer. All being well with COVID. Obviously, we want everyone to stay safe, get the vaccinations, whatever it may be. But we are hopefully we've got some massive plans for over the summer. We're going to get Series 1 finished and done. Then we've got Series 2 coming up. We've got loads of specials and stuff coming up as well. So stick with us. We'll speak to you all soon.
We need to mention the raffle before we go.
Oh, the raffle. So
obviously, time's ticking. We're going to be in lockdown for a while, so people are looking forward to something in the summer. We've got the raffle for the Sri Lanka game. Talk us through it, Johnny.
So we've got a hospitality table at the England Sri Lanka game at the end of June. We've got 8 tickets for the hospitality table to win. So for a £20 entry fee into the raffle, you can potentially win 8 tickets for you and your friends or your family to come and join me, Rushy, Joe, Foxy, and have a day on the drink, have your food, have everything. We've got balcony seating, best seats in the house for the England-Sri Lanka game. It's the first international cricket match, which we think is going to have crowds in for 2 years.
The first home one-day international since England won the World Cup.
Yeah. So the World Cup winners, the first game back is going to be at the Emirates Riverside. £20 a ticket. For details on how to enter, please go to our social media sites. We're on Length Does Matter on Facebook, Length Does Matter on Instagram, and Length Does Matter obviously on Twitter. But you can PayPal us as well. It's dead easy to enter. It's literally going to be like the first big party of the summer, isn't it, Rushy? It's going to be the first international match of the summer, where everybody's going to be allowed back in. Have a day out with us, but literally, what's the World Cup winners in action? It'll literally. I am really looking forward to this.
That'll be a good day. Good day.
So £20, like I say, if £20, the ticket, the prize itself is worth over £4,000.
Try and get your club involved as well. We want to get clubs involved. We've got incentives for clubs to win prizes and things as well. So clubs will get a little bit back from us. So all the details and stuff, you can just drop us a message and we'll fire it all over. But
yeah, and I promise I'll dress properly for that night.
I reckon if we get 1,000 retweets, go to the game in fancy dress.
1,000 retweets, I'll go to the game in fancy dress, no problem.
You might not get let in.
Your turn next time, Tom. Anyway,
I'll suit the wig.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. All good.
Right.
Thanks everyone for joining.
Thank you all for joining. We'll do another one in a month's time because we've enjoyed this tonight.
Leave your feedback if you've got any on the website, and like us, share us, subscribe. See you all soon. Hopefully.
100%. Thanks, everyone.
Peace, everyone.
Take care.